Greetings everybody, this is slicedlime coming at you from a new Minecraft version. Yes, this is Minecraft 1.8.2. So it's the 19th of February and today Mojang released a new version of Minecraft called 1.8.2. It's a bug fixed version, so don't expect too much in terms of new features. But there are a bunch of good bug fixes and there are a few new things, especially if, like me, you like tinkering around with command blocks. So we're looking at the F3 screen right there. If I activate it by pressing Alt F3, I get this nice little graph. So we have a performance graph now. If you're having problems with your frame rate, that might be useful to try to figure out how this changes as you look around. You can see it might spikes as I spin around here. The other big addition to the game is a bunch of new scoreboards. So if we do scoreboard objectives add and whatever, there is now a bunch of new statistics we can use, so stat.cakeSlicesEaten. If you want to find out when people are giving into that sweet sense of gluttony, now you can. There is cauldrons filled, water taken from cauldron, cleaning armor pieces, so if you dip an armor piece that's been dyed into a cauldron, you will clean it. Banners, the same thing, banners clean. Interactions with brewing stands, with beacons, searching droppers, hoppers, dispensers, tuning and playing note blocks, potting plants, opening trap chests, opening ender chests, enchanting items, playing records, interacting with furnaces, which would have been useful of course in my custom furnace contraption, interacting with a crafting table, as well as opening chests. So there's a whole bunch of new statistics that could come in handy. In addition to that, the biggest change is in the Nether. There used to be two ways of breaking the bedrock blocks that form the Nether ceiling. None of those work anymore. One was replacing a piece of grass with a bed. The bed would destroy the other block of the bed because the bed is 2 blocks long, right? And then of course the most used way of breaking through the Nether ceiling was to use dark oak trees. And as you grew those, they had a chance of growing downwards and breaking bedrock. So both of those are now fixed. If you haven't broken through the bedrock ceiling in your Nether yet and you wish to do so, you have to do so before upgrading to 1.8.2. And of course it used to be the case that you had to break the bedrock ceiling to get a beacon to work in the Nether, and that has now been fixed. So in the Nether, a beacon simply needs a clear path to the bedrock ceiling rather than to the actual sky. And then there are a bunch of command fixes that might affect you if you are doing command block stuff. So if you went into spectator mode, mobs in the game would still follow you. So switching somebody to spectator mode didn't properly represent them being a spectator because they were still affecting the game. Now that's fixed. Another big fix is that you couldn't use the stats command on a player that wasn't an operator on the server. So that caused a bit of problems with many contraptions using the stats command if you try to use them in multiplayer. Then there's a fix to set block, not updating blocks next to it. If you had comparators sitting around a block with an inventory, then you replace that block, then the comparators would not update. So that's been fixed. And then one more bug that has actually affected my contraption in the custom smelting recipes is the fact that if you put a marker armor stand, they are supposed to be tiny, have no hitbox and be unclickable, but they were, and they actually blocked block placement. So if you had a marker armor stand, you couldn't place a new block in the block that is in and in the block above it. So that's now been fixed, and marker armor stands should now work as intended. As usual, you will get the 1.8.2 update if you just play on latest using the Minecraft launcher. I hope you found this update useful. I am slicedlime. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.